cannot forget.
But you're married. I couldn't hope to have my wish granted. I tried to be firm and put you out of my mind. But when two people are linked by fate, it's impossible to forget. Let me be your servant, or even your scullery maid. Anything. Let me stay by your side.
It is just as you have heard. I would like to have you as my son-in-law. Please, grant Omei her request. She says that she would even condescend to live as a commoner. She would be Oiwa's servant, or your mistress. But this is a samurai household. Such a breach of class could not be kept secret. How can I allow you to do such a thing?
Your granddaughter's feelings leave me quite speechless. It's all heartbreaking, but unfortunately.
So you deny my granddaughter's request? It is only right that you do so. And now, Omei, you must be resigned to forgetting about Yemon.
Yes, I'm resigned to it. I've made my decision, and I'll prove it to you now.
You have acted virtuously. Your heart's desire was not granted, so you have decided to die with honor. My granddaughter's spirit is worthy of a samurai. How sad it is that your request cannot be granted. Look, Oiwa's going to die, sooner or later. After she's gone, you're going to need a wife.
No. Even if it makes me rich, I cannot abandon my wife, Oiwa. That's the one thing I can't do. That's my sword. I just pawned it recently.
Kill me. Kill this poor old man.
What are you talking about? I know it. It must be a shot for Omi to be refused, but why are you asking me to kill you?
There is something else I must tell you. My granddaughter's suffering was so pitiful, but I knew that because you already had a wife, getting you to marry her would be difficult. I considered all kinds of plans, and finally, without telling Omei, I sent a disfiguring potion to Oiwa. I thought the problem would resolve itself as soon as her beauty disappeared. Your love for your wife would vanish. So you would divorce her and marry my granddaughter. I kept this evil plan to myself and sent the medicine by way of Omei. I knew that it would ruin her face, but leave her life untouched. It didn't leave her alive. I clung to that fact, telling myself that it wouldn't be such a great crime. However, matters have not worked out as I thought. I am responsible for a great tragedy. That is why you must kill me.
You did this evil thing for the sake of this poor child.
This is how I'm being punished for my sinful desires!
Wait, if you're able to forgive me, all my family's gold is yours. Will you forgive me?
It's better for me to die!
Then kill me.
I can't kill you in your own house.
I've done a monstrous thing.
If you die, I'm gonna live all by myself!
Please, give us your answer.
Well, I've made my decision. I will leave Oiwa and take your granddaughter's hand.
Then you give your consent?
In exchange, I have a request myself.
And that is?
Recommend me to Lord Kono Moronao as a retainer.
Done. I would have done that even if you hadn't asked, now that we're all one family.
If I take your granddaughter's hand, we'll be father and son-in-law. From now on, I will change my family name from Tamiya to Ito.
We'll have the wedding ceremony tonight. So to show?
Certainly. Maybe I could put the blame on Takowetsu.
What?
Oh, nothing. We could discuss the details later.
First things first. Now you should exchange wedding cups. I'll be your go-between.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
She's still a bit shy. Well, son-in-law?
Ome, now that you are my wife, I shall swear an oath upon my sword.
A blessing on you both.
Kihei claimed the drug would have killed her. Only change her appearance. If she's... I'll look for myself first.
Takawetsu, are you back with the oil already?
What oil? It's me.
Ian, is that you?
Oiwa, how are you feeling? Did the medicine help your circulation?
It helped my circulation, but as soon as I took it, I broke into a terrible fever. My face felt like it was on fire.
The fever felt worse in your face?
Yes, it's all numb now.
It changed so quickly.
What's changed?
What I mean to say is, while I was at Kihei's, your face has changed. The color has come back to your cheeks. Yes. It must be the effect of the drug. You look like you're getting better.
I'm not sure if it looks better or worse. I feel just the same. It's been like this day after day. Hammond, if I die now, I would leave this world with no regrets. Except for my child. It's only pity for him that keeps me tied to this wretched life. If I die, please don't marry again. At least for a while.
I'll marry if I feel like it.
What?
I'll get a new wife right away. I'll get a better wife. So what? There are plenty of people who get married again.
Even, you're cruel. I always knew what you were like. I married you
Because you wanted someone to avenge your father's murder. Well, I don't feel like getting involved. Avenging is old-fashioned. Leave me out of it. We got married because you wanted a swordsman. But I'm not interested.
Oh, so now, what you said.
So I don't feel like it anymore. What are you going to do about it? If you don't like it, leave. Go find someone else who has time to waste on vendettas. Vendettas make me sick.
If you refuse, I'll have no one else to turn to. If you want me to go, fine. But what about the child? Will you have a new wife take care of him?
If you don't want a stepmother to have him, take the brat with you. I'm not giving up a chance to get a good new wife for the sake of a stupid old baby. Something came up. I need some cash. Is there anything around here that we can pawn? How about I take this?
That's the car my mother left me! I'll never let it out of my sight!
You won't, will you? Well, my new woman doesn't have a nice dress cone, so she keeps asking me to buy her one. What's wrong with giving her this one?
That's the one thing I can't give up.
Well then, get me something I could buy a comb with. Also, I need to dress up tonight, so I need to get my good clothes out of Hawk. Come on, get me something. Make it quick.
There's nothing left to speak of. But perhaps this. I'm weak and shouldn't get chilled. But since you asked for something, I'll give you this.
This still isn't enough. I need more. Isn't there anything else? How about I take this?
Wait! Without that, my baby will be eaten alive by mosquitoes as soon as it gets dark.
If the baby gets eaten by mosquitoes, it's your job as a parent to chase them away. Let go! I said, let go! This still isn't enough. How could you be so stingy?
Evan! I can't let you have the mosquito net. It's already gone. He took the one thing I couldn't give up. Even though I'm weak and sick, I hung to it for dear life for the sake of my child. Evan, you're cruel! I feel so sorry for my child when I think that he's your flesh and blood.
Ah, perfect timing. I need you to seduce my wife.
You're going too far. If you do that, people will be talking about me and Oiwa.
I'll fix it all if you do your part right.
So you're going to have the wedding tonight?
Shh. Here.
Wait. You're giving me this to make me...
Do it right, and it's yours. If you don't,
Oh, what a mess I'm in now. Oiwa, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting so long. I'm back with the oil.
You're back. So soon. After you left, Ian came and took away the mosquito net.
Back to the pawn shop, eh? How very thoughtless of him. I mean, what will happen to you and your baby without it? Well now, look at you. My, how thin your kimono is.
So I'm weak and shouldn't get chilled. Yemen forced me to give him my kimono.
Really? How unfortunate. I mean, what trouble you've been through. Instead of all this trouble, wouldn't it be better to find yourself another man? Think about it. I used to read palms. Here, let me have a look. See here? There's an unlucky line running through your palm. According to this, your husband will only cause you endless pain. It says here that you should cut off this line. Cut off all ties with that man.
What are you trying to do? Remember, I'm the wife of a samurai. If you try anything like that again, I won't forgive you.
Wait. Your faithfulness will only hurt you. Yemon has lost his love for you long ago. If you insist on staying with him, it will lead to nothing but more misfortune. I'm the man for you.
What? Rather than patiently enduring hardships with my rightful husband, I should turn to you. Explain yourself. Are you trying to lure me into adultery? You insolent creature! Even though I'm only a woman, I'm the wife and daughter of samurai. Do you think you can get away with talking that way to me? There must be a reason you're doing this. Tell me!
Put that down! It's dangerous! It's all a lie. Everything I told you just now was all a lie. Really? I mean, even a poor wretch like me wouldn't want a woman with your awful face. I do not know why it was fated to happen, but on top of your sickness, now your face, it breaks my heart.
My face? Along with my fever, there was a sudden pain.
It's a woman's fate to be deceived. That miracle drug you got from Kihei was all a trick. It was a poison, an extraordinary poison, meant to change a person's face. You took it and your face changed. And now you look like an ugly, evil woman. Don't you know even that? How pitiful. Here, if you want to know, look at this. Look at your face in this.
My face is gray. Gray is my kimono. What happened to my face? Is this my face? Have I really changed into a demon?
Kihei's granddaughter Ome, she wanted Ieamon to be her husband. But her family already knew that Ieamon had a wife. Kihei had gold to spare and thought he could buy Ieamon. But to make absolutely sure he wouldn't be refused, he tricked you with that medicine. He thought that if your face changed, your husband's love for you would go away. Poor Oiwa. You innocently took the medicine, not knowing a thing.
I never guessed the truths these gifts conceal, sent day after day by her good neighbor Ito Kihei. My heart swelled with thanks. Even when Ome came, the destructive poison in her hand to cause my ruin, I clapped my hands in gratitude. Now each time I think of it, my heart fills with shame. They must laugh and laugh at me. Bitter. Oh, how bitter is this humiliation. Ow.
Yaemon has run out of love for you. As bridegroom of the house of Ito, he plotted to rid himself of you. Play my wife's lover, he ordered. I said, never! And up came his sword. So, we have no choice but to play out our little comedy. He stripped you of your robe, cruelly tearing it away. But now the truth is revealed. Tonight, the wedding is tonight. By pawning your things, money for preparation fell into the bridegroom's hands. He ordered me to seduce you and flee with you as lovers do, so that when he comes back with his new bride, you wouldn't be an obstacle for them. I was to be the maid to order lover. But that face of yours keeps tender passions down. Forgive me, please. Forgive me.
Now all that's left for me is suffering and death. But while I still have breath, I must go and thank Master Kihei properly.
No! No! You shouldn't go out like that. People will think you're a mad woman. Your clothing is torn and your face... Your face...
How frightful! The hair of the woman in the mirror. I must blacken my teeth, as married women do. Then I must dress my hair. I must look proper to give Kihei and Ome, parent and child, one small word of thanks for me my tooth blackening.
But you know what? You are still weak and sick. You're still weak and sick. You have just given birth. It's not safe for you to go out just yet.
It's quite all right. Bring me my tooth blackening quickly.
But there's...
I said! Bring it right now.
Yes.
Precious comb, all that is left of my mother. After my death, this must go to my sister Osone. This is my one remaining wish. My father, my husband, my sister and I are all tied together by bonds thousandfold. As I dream of the one thing I can do for my sister, let the teeth of this comb pass through my hair and straighten out its tangled strands. uncertain as the end comes for Oiwa. But one thing is sure, the moment I die, you will marry that girl. I have nothing but hatred for UAM and hate for the House of Kihei, hatred for the Ito family. None of you shall ever escape to a life of peace. The more I think about it, the more my heart is filled with bitter hatred.
Oh, please don't go. What about your baby? No? Your comb? No? I have to stop her. She's squeezing blood out of her hair! Who am I talking to?
My fury will not rest!
Yemo is so gonna kill me. Oh, she's still coming. I have to stop her. Takuatsu, I can do this. Oiwa! No! 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 Koei's sword was there. I wanted to stop her, but not like this. This is awful! Why is this baby trying? I cannot stay here any longer.
Ah, my humble servant. Did you run away with Oiwa yet? Did things go according to plan?
You ordered me to do that, but that just did not work.
What? So, you haven't run away with her yet? What a useless old fool you are! I just came from the wedding at the Ito mansion, and I was sure you would run away with her by now. The new bride will be coming here, and if she's still in there, it will be a problem. This is awful!
Awful. It was awful. That rat was awful.
That idiot just went on babbling about some rat and didn't tell me what happened. Now, who would I use as an excuse to chase Oiwa out? I know. I'll use my servant Kohei and turn him into her lover and chase the two of them out. In any case, Omi will be here tonight. Oiwa! 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 But that's Kohei's rusty old sword. Did he kill her? But he still didn't. Oh, stuck in the baby. Still tied up, just as before. In any case, he'll get the blame for killing Oiwa.
You're a real monster.
What the hell are you talking about?
You may have bound and gagged me, but I know that hounding Oiwa to death in that horrible way was all you're doing. Takuetsu told her everything about you and your neighbor Kihei. He told her all about that medicine that disfigured her. How could you abandon your wife at a time like this? All for your own advancement? Do you really think you can get ahead that way? You're the lowest scum!
Damare! Kaidan! You killed Oiwa. You killed your master's wife. You killed her!
That's insane! I was bound! And gagged! How could I?
Well, look. Your hands are moving now. So you must have killed her. Murderer!
I'll be a murder. Just give me the medicine!
You leave me no choice. You are Oiwa's enemy, and I must avenge her death. Anyways, how could I let you live now that you've heard about our plan? Here, go on to the next world, with the help of my sword!
I guess, even under one knight's employ, if one disobeys one's master,
Justice strikes you with your master's sword. That is why I'm killing you slowly. You are Oiwa's enemy. Die. Now to take care of the body.
Master Yemon! Master Yemon, it's Kihei!
Well, well, good sir. You're here already with Ome. Come in, come in.
Oh, please wait. We've been married as you promised, but I feel funny moving into your house so soon.
Don't worry. Yemon made a mistake by not having someone here to look after Oiwa. But fortunately, we're all one family. Even if it does go a little against samurai practice. to bring everything over before we've had a public ceremony. We brought the screen and the bedding anyway. Don't worry. We do have to remember your age. You haven't come of age yet. I say don't worry. By the way, is it true about Oiwa? And what is his name?
Ah, when I told you about it at the wedding, I made a mistake. It was actually Kohei who was your lover. When the two of them were found out, they ran away, leaving the baby behind.
Ah, so she did have another man. Among samurai, that sort of thing just will not do. But as far as we're concerned, the timing was perfect. Congratulations. I'm a little surprised she left while she was still so sick. What are you going to do about the little boy?
That is a problem.
Well, for that very reason, I'll stay here starting tonight and help you out. Early tomorrow morning, the nurse will come and help out too. I'll just spread my bed up over there.